What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today, if this turns out to be true, I am going to be absolutely unbearable for the people that don't like me. I am going to be so aggravating to them. I am never going to let them live this down if I turn out to be right. Now, it's not proven that I am right, and it's all speculation at this point, including the story we're going to talk about. It's 100% speculation because the source that this is coming from, I can't verify if they're legitimate or not. I don't know where they're getting the information from, but when you see what they're saying after watching the trailer that I said gave me Last Jedi vibes, it kind of seems like that this definitely seems the direction that the Halo series is moving. But again, just a preface, I don't know if this is 100% accurate or not. But if it is, it's going to be as bad as I predicted. Now, I got a lot of criticism for my Halo series reaction trailer. A lot of people hating on me, saying I hate women, saying I hate minorities. You know, the same song and dance that you get every time you actually criticize Hollywood for weaponizing people's race and gender, because that's what they do, because Hollywood's not interested in writing interesting female characters or interesting non-white dude characters. There's plenty of examples out there. Hollywood just doesn't seem to think that non-white dudes are worth any time or effort. They just want to shoehorn them in to pre-existing roles or just work them into something just so they can say that they've checked off the social justice checkmark boxes. But if you look over the course of time, we've had incredible non-white dude characters so many times in tons of movies. I've talked about movies that I watched when I grew up on. Boys in the Hood, Juice, Above the Rim, Menace to Society, Poetic Justice, the list goes on and on. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. One of the best comedies ever. All of you weirdos out there that want to talk about how much you love representation, none of you motherfuckers know about those movies because you would freak out. You would be offended over movies like that. You wouldn't be able to handle it. But of course, you love all the representation and diversity we're getting today. Of course you do. But the point here is that the Halo series, based on that trailer, looks to be a complete disaster. Will it be? Time will tell. Have I been wrong before? Yes, I have. Dune is a classic example of when I was wrong. When I heard about some of the race changes, because anytime you're going to do race swapping, it's an automatic bad sign, 100% every time. And so we heard some concerns about Dune. I was worried that it would be woke. I went to see Dune, and guess what? It was my favorite film of the year because it was that damn good, and I can't wait for part 2. So I have been wrong before. But with Halo, I'm very worried, and I will continue to be worried. And we have reports now from an unverified source, a source I've never heard of. But as I tweeted right here, if this turns out to be true, then LOL. Now, what exactly are we talking about here? Not only is the main protagonist a 16-year-old Asian girl, but 2 of the 3 Spartans are also described as kick-ass female soldiers. Kai-125, played by Kate Kennedy, and Riz-028, played by Natasha Kolzak. The producers decided to take it even one step further and kick the so-called patriarchy in the balls by having Maki, a female protagonist, reportedly easily defeat Master Chief in a battle. It will be up to Quan Ah to save Master Chief's life and defeat Maki to save the world. Again, that's the report we are getting right there. And if this is true, oh my God. I mean, Paramount gonna slay the patriarchy and put Master Chief in his place by kicking him in the balls. Halo live action is already doomed. Did people forget how to write strong female sci-fi characters like we had since the 80s? Yes, they did. It's not, well, actually, no, I take that back. They didn't forget. They didn't forget. Ultimately, what it comes down to is that they don't care. The people that are writing these characters, they don't care about writing good, interesting female characters anymore. They're just interested in, hey, we need a female character to prove that we're not sexist. We need to have representation. We need to push our social justice. So they just want to push characters into it for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And there's no development, so there's no reason to continue to watch these movies or these characters because they're not interesting. And all it does is makes the audience not want to have more of those types of characters because Hollywood's not really interested in giving you respectable, good characters. It's just about not having the white guy in the movie. That's the whole point. I don't care if you don't have a white guy. You give me well-written characters for all the people. And again, the reason I repeat it is because every time these weirdos react to my video, I love watching it. And there are tons of these channels that react to my videos, and they love to paint me as this thing, yet they don't actually point out any facts. They love to say Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers he just, the mere sight of a woman in a video game just ruins it for him. My favorite video game of the year is Metroid Dread. I often play as female characters in shooting games that I'm playing all the time, if that option's there. Not all the time, but a lot of the time I do. I'll play as a female character. We played Splatoon 2 over on Gaming with Geeks last night. Does that seem like a alpha male game? It's a fun video game that has female characters in it, but they're not there just so Nintendo can go, look at our women characters. We're not sexist, but you are if you don't like it. Because it's not weaponized. When you weaponize people's race and gender and sexual orientation, you are disrespecting those people. That's my entire point behind it. And anyone that can't see that simply is covering up their own bullshit. It's called projection. That's what Hollywood is doing. They are covering up their own insecurities because they know they have a lot to hide, so they want to project all of that shit out to the audience, calling the audience the racist and the sexist because you don't like our shitty written female characters. No, we don't like your shitty characters, and we're not going to sit there and continue to be scared of your bullshit accusations. You have ruined the meaning of racist and sexist because it doesn't mean what it used to mean. All it means now is that you're trying to cover up your own insecurities and project that out to the audience, and we're tired of it. Now again, will this turn out to be true? I don't know. Here's the source that this comes from. Pop Topic, Pop Culture News. And again, I've never heard of this site, okay? Never heard of this site. This is where all this information is coming from. It sounds legit based on what we've seen, but until we actually know, I can't confirm, and I don't confirm things anyway. I'm simply a guy that reacts to stuff. So, if you have a problem with this story, go talk to the source of it. But I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot of meat on this bone. Producers also promise a very diverse cast of characters played from people from all walks of life, however, slightly more female than fans might have expected. Not only is the main protagonist, and I read all of that, so that's where we are. Halo, I just think this is going to be a really bad series. I think it's going to be bogged down by identity politics. And if I turn out to be proven right, boy, oh boy, just wait, because I'm going to have a lot of fun with this because, again, I've gotten absolutely destroyed over my opinion on the Halo series. Even though at the end of that video, I specifically said, if you are excited for this, you have my full support. I am 100% okay with that. I want you to be excited. I'm not trying to take your excitement away. But yet, still, that's not enough because it's never enough for this group of people. It's never enough because they need their exact opinion repeated back to them. Not going to happen with me. I don't give a single fuck about your feelings. If you are that upset that I have a different opinion than you, I can't help you and I don't care. But if we have a simple disagreement and you just go, well, I'm sorry you're not excited, Jeremy, but I'm excited. This looks cool. Master Chief looks awesome. Cortana looks awesome. If that's how you feel, you have my support. But if you're going to cry because I don't have the opinion you have, that's your problem, not mine. And I am not here to apologize for anything because that is ridiculous and you are a pathetic loser in life. But if you're one of the normal people out there, the 99% of people out there that are normal, that look at the world through a normal lens and not an identity politics lens, then you're welcome here at Geeks and Gamers. You're welcome to be a fan of our channel, to support us over on geeksandgamers.com, to subscribe to all of our channels and to watch our channels and give us feedback and have conversations with us. We love that. We appreciate that. And check out geeksandgamers.com, our website. Subscribe to Gaming with Geeks, our gaming channel. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.